We're early and also live.
You have something to look at the names, or do you want me to pop this out and turn that over there to you?
No, I've got my iPad over here. I'm just trying to bring it up. There I am. I've got my iPad. Okay, now I can't hear.
Are you going to introduce and then I'll switch it to the thing?
All better. Yes. So, y'all, here's the plan. I'm a little bit scared, but that's okay because I'm going to try some colors that are outside of my comfort zone when mixed together. Ultra nervous about it, but I feel like with you guys in my corner, it'll be okay.
It'll be okay.
It'll be a resin pour with colors that are not my friends. Historically, okay, so lately I've gotten yellow to be a little bit of my B, but not that much. So I'm trying a new color.
The cats are playing back there.
I'm trying to be cereal. Slam. Anyways, so I'm trying a new color that's outside of my color zone. Comfort zone? Color zone. I accidentally just made a thing. Outside of my color zone.
That's good.
I think so. Anyways, stay tuned. Key.
Turn one of those mics off. I don't want to know. What are you doing?
I was waiting for me to get back on live.
Oh.
Hey guys. Hey y'all. So, let me just introduce you to the colors that I've chosen for this evening's adventure. Snow White by Color Obsession. It's a go-to color. I use it all the time. Not scared about this one. Deep Magenta, because I need a dark color in my color palette. Went with this one. Wild Jasmine by Resin Art, because I need a bright color. It's awesome. One of my favorite pinks, ultra metallic. It will be the metallic of this pour. All of this sounds really normal so far. I haven't gotten to the extenuating circumstances color yet.
Insinuating?
Yeah. Special.
Special cut.
No. Aqua Sea by Color Passion. This will be my cell agent, also my bounce color for this palette. Here's the crazy. It is Mango by Just Resin. Awesome color on its own. The fact that I'm mixing it with blues is an absolute death trap / could be awesome.
Death trap?
Here's the crazy. I'm working with 5 colors, blue and orange together, orange, etc. Never a good idea, but we're gonna roll with it. Very nervous. Hey y'all. I have some Pinot Grigio today. And I cheers to all of you guys who are
The Pinot.
the Pinot Grigio. Just because I feel like I need to tell you guys, you don't have to drink to be a good artist. And obviously you're probably not drinking and driving because no one's really going anywhere, but don't also, and drink responsibly.
But don't also. You've got ones today, don't you?
Yes. This is my second glass because I had to gear up for this. I picked the colors and had a glass, and while I was setting up, I accidentally drank it all because I was a little bit nervous. Not that alcohol gives you courage, but also
It does.
it does. Are we ready? Yes, we are. I am nervous and excited. So, how was all y'all's day today?
All's y'all's is.
Yeah, all yuns.
All yins in the house.
All yuns and z's. I went ahead and mixed up some resin before the video started. I am using Art Coat by Stone Coat Countertops. It is my favorite resin. It does all the things I needed to do and more. I would go into detail, but I ain't got time for that. Shoot me a text if you need more info. 214-402-9996. Sometimes it takes me a day to answer because I do get a lot of messages, but I always get back at some juncture. Seen them, they put what huts at work? Oh, I'm staying home. We haven't gone out into the public in quite a while.
It's called doing your part.
What's your slogan?
We're all responsible for each other's health.
Mine is, all you have to do is don't.
There you go.
They're both really good slogans for this thing. The day was quiet in quarantine. Same. So many creations, so many shots on Zoom last night. Well, I heard someone finished a bottle of Fireball and it wasn't me.
Who's soulmate? Were you on my Zoom?
It may or may not be mine.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. You went to the grocery store yesterday? I tried to just get groceries delivered. We're literally trying to stay home as much as possible and have as little contact with anyone. We're doing like roadside drive-by,
Out the window.
artist stuff, pickup, like
Those dang cats. You can literally see him in the camera right there. It's so funny.
good.
Oh,
I think
it's Mike.
people need a little bit of kitten cam.
Mike, you finished off your Fireball last night.
I did not
God.
attend the Zoom
Tiffany
party.
Jackson was in the room last night and she was wasted.
She's always wasted.
Oh man, Mike, how was Tiffany? Was Tiffany just a hot mess last night? It was funny. She was trying to act like she wasn't.
She always acts like she wasn't.
That was pretty funny.
I got a Serrano stuck in my nose and went to bed early. The Serrano incident had nothing to do with the Zoom party. I was just eating some soup that had Serrano's in it and sneezed, and Serrano was like, haha, reroute, and got stuck.
Reroute.
It did. Plot twist.
Remix.
Level up. Into my nose. Well, that's good, Heather. It was a workout. He said she was gone. She's always gone.
It was funny.
What up, Bill Gray? So this is Mango by Just Resin, Aqua Sea by Color Passion, Wild Magenta by Resin Art, which I always overload my powders because they tend to thin out in resin. Deep Magenta by Just Resin. Hey, Vanessa. So I'm thinking about hosting a core class over Zoom. So I encourage all of you guys to download the Zoom app or whatever.
It's pretty easy. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's not a lot that you need to do. But if you're worried about how using it, I'm sure that somebody has a tutorial on YouTube. But it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth getting because you could, if you're teaching or if you want to be taught, it's very good for personal one-on-one use as well, not just for conferencing or partying.
Will you open this? Also, be careful before you touch your shoes.
Yeah.
Also, thanks. So that's deep magenta, but I'm going to mix a little bit of this cherry by Color Obsession into it because I want a deeper color. And this color is slightly transparent / translucent. And I think it'll accentuate.
Yeah, Mike, I don't know how many beers I drink, but I'm pretty sure it's too much.
I'm pretty sure of that too. I'd have attitude face while I opened my this. I don't know if that came across, but tried. OJ has potassium and vitamin C. Keep your immune system up and drink gin and juice. Not down with the gin.
Yeah, gin is not good.
But I'll drink a screwdriver.
That's Danny Ham's favorite drink.
It's true. He didn't show up at the party. I don't think.
He's like, I don't want to get another app on my phone. I'm like, dude, it's a fun app and it's
Another app? Why didn't he just say his girlfriend said no? I mean, wife said no.
I don't know.
Yeah, I said it.
It's free.
What was the one you pulled out of that container that you slammed? What did you do? That sounds awesome, Evelyn. Did you slamming drinks last night?
Pulled out of that container. I don't know. Oh, the Smirnoff Ice.
You slammed a Smirnoff?
Yeah, because I
What?
I,
You iced yourself? Is that
I
what
iced
you're
myself,
saying?
but I iced everybody, and they were like, "Nope, you have to do it now." And I'm like, "All right, whatever."
Feel better, Happy. So, if you guys are enjoying the live feed, we don't always talk about alcohol, but if you enjoy the art at some juncture during this feed, please like, share, give me your thumbs, leave a comment. Would love to hear
Drop
from
a
you
donation
have
if you like.
questions. You can also drop a donation. I think we have the information up there. Every little bit helps, as we are both stay-at-home artists / puppy and kitty parents. Not that our puppy and kitty children are needy, but I tend to order way too many things. I need to stop. Someone needs to cut me off Amazon. Speaking of Amazon, if you order anything off Amazon, use our link down in the description box of this video so that we can get a little bit of a kickback, even if you order something that has nothing to do with our work. If you're like, I need another riding lawnmower, and you're going to order one off Amazon, come to our link first, and we'll get credit.
It's true.
The closer I get to actually putting resin down, the more nervous I'm getting.
All right.
Y'all nervous. Susan, I sent your name out today. Also, the screwdrivers are delicious. Anne says, thank you for going live. I live alone, so the lives are the only social interaction I have. My kitties won't talk to me. LOL. What's up, Kim? We're happy to do it. And this is our social interaction too. I think it's important to stay in contact with people. So while we have plenty of time to pre-record videos, we're not doing that right now because we do realize how important the social interaction aspect is for everybody, and we love being a part of that. I have to mix up a little bit more resin. Sorry, you guys. I thought I missed enough, but if you work with resin at all ever, you know it's really hard to estimate how much resin you're going to need for a project. What's up, Dar?
I want to get on the laptop and get. I guess we probably just have to unplug all the stuff, and you can see everybody on if you have your laptop.
What are you talking about?
For Zoom, everybody's on one page. Or not. You don't have to scroll. You know.
Ooh, too much is definitely better than not enough. Your cat, Hemi, talks too. Evelyn, my brother's, we call him Hemi. His name's Furman.
Theirs is probably for the car. Or that motor.
No, it's named after my brother.
I said theirs.
I know. Theirs is named after my brother. Clara's in the house. TG, thank you. Thank you for bringing joy to the fam.
Teresa. Uh-oh.
I don't know where the button
The
is.
button's over in the party zone.
Thank you so much, Teresa. Appreciate it. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. Yes, by the way.
Three Stooges are on, by the way, see if anybody's interested. It scared him.
Dar, it's very important to support small businesses, also to support them. I think people are realizing more now than ever that it's important to support small businesses. Number one, they're staying open. Number two, it's vital to have y'all's help, everyone's help to survive. Ours being one of them. How are the kitties, Jeff?
They're awesome. They're playing with Bowie right now. You guys can see them in the background sometimes. Like their little plaything is back there, and they play on that chair in the puppy mansion.
I'm ready to come back and play, Erica. I've got a spinning wheel, dog pool, pee pads, and records. Gonna spin out the Sheely technique and records. That's awesome. When this is all over, we definitely need to set up a resin date. Is that Megan? Megan, absolutely yes.
When this is all over, we're going to Megan's.
Dude, absolutely. Megan, did you hear that? When this is all over, we're coming down there.
Tell the hubby, get ready.
Tell Terry I want to hear all about more palm trees. And we're coming down. Okay. I think he only told me about like 8 species of palm tree, and I think there's more than that in Florida. Yes, and bah ha 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 ha. Yeah, Evelyn, she's in Bradenton. Which is where we had our Florida class. Nah. Clara is in like South Texas. She's in Middle Texas. Evelyn's in Orlando. Did you guys know that I'm from Cocoa Beach? There you go. Now you have a little bit more tidbit of information from my life. What up, Nene? I didn't get this board painted all the way solid white, so that's why we're using white resin instead of clear. So did anyone do anything different or new or fun or try anything new or interesting or fun today? Ow. Claire, you're right when you said everything is a cat plaything, including me. Staying home and watching the YouTubes. We watched a little bit of the YouTubes today. I sent out as many names as I could find addresses for. You may have gotten a message from me on any various social media platforms saying I need your address. So if you ordered a name from Jeff's Doodle Days and you haven't gotten a shipping notification, shoot me a text just to be sure that I have your shipping address. Because I have like 12 or 15 that I don't have shipping addresses for. What would be the best tool to cut a record with without splitting it in the process? B, that sounds like a you question.
Probably a Dremel, something fast.
Okay. So in order to use orange and blue together without absolutely wrecking my life, what I'm going to do is separate it with other colors. Peach, peach. So I'm going to do orange first, then the deep red or the deep magenta mixed with cherry. Then this wild jasmine. Then the blue or the aqua sea from Color Passion. What I'm doing is I'm laying colors that do work together on top of each other. Then more Snow White. And in my head, this is going to look awesome. But on canvas, who knows? You guys are so supportive. Thank you so much. I don't know if it is going to look great, but we're going to find out together. Stan. It is tropical. I think everyone needs more tropicalness. In their lives. Yeah, I think that was one of your hairs. It was not one of mine. I'm just popping bubbles.
Because I have a hair that falls out.
I don't know. It could have been a beard hair. Because it was shorter and darker. Almost. We had visitors anymore? I don't know. I'm gonna go get my new thing. Courtesy of Stoner. Here's my new thing, courtesy of Shane Stoner. It has already a protective wrap on it, courtesy of Jen. anytime your resin's a little bit difficult to move, just add some more heat to it. Ah, turns off without a big headache / hassle. A new thing and it has a button that works. See, it does. Thank you, baby doll. So, B, what do you think of these colors together?
Wow. Babe, that looks amazing.
Thanks.
Holy cow.
I'm so torn to tilt or not to tilt.
I know, like, those hard lines, but I would just leave it. Leave it. Maybe hit it with a lot of heat on the edges so that maybe it'll fuzz out.
Stretch a little
But leave it? I don't know. That looks great, babe.
I know that mango really does have a nice glow effect. I do have these colors in stock, every one of them. I haven't sent out the email that says Aqua Sea's back in stock. That would be the awesome blue that I used. Ah! I knew it was you. Love it, tilt it, no tilt, leave it. Yes, heat-ish. Love the blow down the middle. No tilt, leave it, walk away, leave it. Love the mango, always the decision, no worries here. Agree with Jeff. Cat attack, cat attack, cat attack, no tilt. All right, I have enough left to do. Go ahead. Take a walk on the wild side, little girl cat. I'm gonna lift you up and show all the people. Beat. She's still working her way up.
Well, you can paint gold over that, so that looks cool.
Yoga with the cats.
The colors
right?
with the gold looks good.
Oh yeah, it does. The longer it sits, the more like awesome things it's doing. Dang it! I've always had like strict rules against using certain colors, and this is ruining my that. Ow!
Train her to sit on your head.
Okay. She's doing the shaky head thing. She's trying super hard.
God, I can see the nails.
Yeah, they're also in my calf. Ow, ow. Okay, so I'm gonna go take this one and put it up.
No, these are Cheetos. How can you hear?
Because that mic hears everything. Oh my God. Alright, I'm going to take this one, put it away, and I have some left to do another one. No ingredients.
No, the mic is just facing me. She's actually closer, I think, because she's standing. You guys can't see me. I'm on the regular table, and the mic is facing me. I don't like to move that mic because for some reason the cord connection is very loose, so we had to put tape on it. I don't know why. It's been like that since we got it. And if you move it, sometimes that cord will come out. So I'm experimenting with Angelus paint. Is how you say it, Angelus?
Emilio!
Or Angela? I've heard a couple people say it, but I'm doing just different colors on these, experimenting before I paint on my Air Force Ones. I'll show you guys what I'm doing.
Painting on my Air Force One.
So basically, before,
There's resin, careful.
so these are old. Before and after. And I just painted that black on there, so that's why it's. I think it'll be fun to really get detail. The Angelus paint is the black, the teal, the blue, and the purple. And then that gold is a gold paint pen. And what do I say, people? Always prep your work. Take the time to prep.
Meaning mask off.
Mask off everything that you think is going to, even if you think, paint won't get there. Paint will find a way. You should know that.
Paint will find a way.
Like, the gold looks really good on there, huh?
Mhm.
I like that. Oh, and if you guys like this hat, you can see it. It's my friend Jose's, and what he does is this clothing line is for little kids. He has like a line for boys, a line for girls. It's called Milk Money, and I believe it's milkmoney.com. If I'm not right, I will look it up. I asked him to text me the name of it, but they're like super cute, just stylish clothes for kids. And he gave me a hat. Oh, we need to give him a quote for the countertops.
I told you the quote.
Yeah, I forgot. So yeah, if you want to get him, like Maddox would look awesome in this. If you've got Maddox, they have little stuff. I think they have like little
She's not
backpacks
in the
maybe,
room.
or something.
Do you seal that after?
Yeah, you can. I don't know about using sealer with this gold because it might make it dull, but I'm going to try it right now because I got some acrylic finish as well. Angelus acrylic finisher. Ooh, that looks very thin. We shall see.
Alright, hopefully we have enough resin for this entire thing. It's gonna cut it close. It's just gonna have more color in this one and less negative space. But that's alright, right? Nothing like the air kicking on while you're in the middle of a painting. Right. Now I just need to remember the order in which I put all the things down. Leave with orange, and by orange I mean mango. Cherry by Color Obsession with Deep Magenta by Just Resin. Wild Jasmine by Resin Art. Aqua Sea by Color Passion. And then more
Tell them about the Pour With Us kit.
Snow White by Color Obsession. So if you guys don't know, we are going to do a Pour With Us live on the 25th of this month. And we have a kit on our website called the Pour With Us Kit.
Oh my God, come art with the poor people. Sorry for interrupting you.
It has everything that you need to pour with us. It'll be everything that we're going to use during the live feed.
But
And
what if we don't have any heat?
You can also add one. So I'm going to be putting one out around the 1st of every month so that we can just all pour together on the 25th of every month. I would do it like closer, but I want everyone to have time to get what they need together and make plans and stuff, you know? Carol, nobody would judge you if you had a sippy right now. Quarantine rules are the same as airport rules. If you have a flight at 10 in the morning and you want to have a drink, you can do it. No one can look
You
down.
can do it!
What up, DL? Yeah, I'm going to be doing this one on YouTube. I think I'm also going to be doing some classes on Zoom. So I encourage everyone to download the Zoom app. I can host I can host up to 100 people, or 300 people, I can't remember, but I don't think that many people will tune in. And you get to talk where I can hear you and I can see what you're doing. So it's really awesome.
It's good for one-on-one too.
Bought a subscription so that I can do it and reach out to you guys. So if you're thinking about joining me on that, I don't have a date yet planned, but it's coming up. So just download Zoom, Z-O-O-M. That mango is just not as visible on this one. That's alright, because we already have one winner out of this color palette. I'm going to let this relax a little bit, and then we're going to stretch it around and see what we can create with these colors. Nene, did I see your question? I think that would look awesome, Sue. It's 5 o'clock everywhere. Exactly. Erica's going to have the zoomies. That's what we can call it. Painting with the zoomies. It is a nifty little blower. I have it linked in my Amazon down in the description box below. There's a little arrow. Doink, doink, doink. Click it and it'll say, this is our Amazon storefront or Amazon shop or something. Click that and it has everything that we use on the channel that we get off of Amazon, so you can find it really easily. What's up, GQ?
What up, QQ?
Thank you, Clara. That is also the link.
Gabe, I think Eric Black's going to have a Zoom party tonight for Warren.
Look at those colors together. Gabe, you know you like these colors.
Gabe, so I got some of
Okay,
Angela's. Is that how you say that paint? Angela's?
No one knows.
And I'm practicing on my Adidas. And it's so much fun. I love hand painting stuff. It's very satisfying.
So I'm hitting the areas with heat that I want to just tilt off, so it'll go just over the edge. So when I tilt back, it'll grab and pull. You're right, it is very fire and ice. I don't want to lose that, so I'm gonna let this set up just a little bit. I need to let this part cool down so that when I stretch this side, the blue doesn't overtake these colors. So I'm gonna set this just over here for just a minute, just 1 minute, and do just a couple coasters while that is setting up. I'm gonna use, no I'm not. Okay, so I'm gonna put the Aqua C on the bottom. It's gonna be my cell agent for this co-star. Don't have any more white. So I'm gonna break this color from the orange with the cherry.
Ooh, that looks smooth.
Thanks. No. Look at those subtle little cells popping up. Sorry about that Ritterhoff angle, y'all. It's probably not going to focus, but that's fine. Y'all, I'm making orange work for me. I know that sounded really whiny and I apologize in advance. Thanks, you guys. I am kind of proud of this little co-star. Put it over here.
Co-star.
The splash zone. Yeah, it's a co-star. So Kim, my theory is that all of the color passion pigments are cell agents. I don't have concrete proof from the manufacturers, but in my experience, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
My experience, it is not good to have a wheel that turns if you're trying to make something still.
Toot your horn, kid. I'm not trying to be tooty. I just get proud sometimes. Y'all, it would be premature to say that mango and aqua sea are my new favorite color combination pairings, but it may happen. Undercover cell agents. Yes! Very that, TG. B, look at my this. Thanks. I am actually living for this color combination. hashtag live.
Hashtag living my best life.
Living my best cell life. I don't know if you guys heard me before when I said that I have all of these colors on the website currently live at this juncture, but I do. That made an ugly color, which is why I'm very scared of these colors together. However, I'm gonna hope that all of the colors together make it work. What's up, Karen? Thanks, Miss Evelyn. I feel like these coasters with the hints of mango are gonna sell out on our next fire sale. P.S. Let me just show you what these guys are doing. Bow. Can you see the cells in the camera?
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Thanks. Digging it. What about this one? Wait for it, wait for it. Thanks, my love. Bye, Clara.
Lakes Magoo.
So the orange color is Mango by Just Resin. The bright pink is Wild Jasmine by Resin Art. The blue color is Aqua Sea by Color Passion.
Where is my extra phone?
And the dark red is Deep Magenta from Just Resin mixed with Cherry from Color Obsession. And the white is Snow White from Color Obsession. Alright, let's do something with this.
Bowie? Bowie? What you doing, boy? Yes.
I don't know if it's gonna do what I want it to do. But on the plus side, we already got one awesome piece out of this color palette and a whole bunch of pretty coasters, so maybe we'll just leave this one as Fire and Ice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's great.
Thanks, Nene. Alright, we're just gonna leave this this piece as Fire and Ice. I'm gonna go put this one up and drop off one of these coasters. And I have enough resin left for like 2 more coasters, so don't go anywhere. BRB. Because the orange looks like it's just floating on top of the blue.
I'm sure that this is. I really wish they'd make these pin touch pins better. These extra fine tip, they always dry up.
Smell it.
It's so frustrating.
We should reach out to Penn Chutch and be like, what's the deal, Lucille?
I will try to remember to put the colors in the description. But y'all know how my memory is. But hopefully my doctor's appointment on the, I have no idea what date it is, but Wednesday will fix that. Sorry about that. Night, Happy. I may have to revisit this palette again. Love it when you can just give it a good blow and see what happens.
Babe.
What? Wine. I mean, why? So fun. I'm glad you got them, Evelyn. I love those coasters too. Then again, we put our very favorite ones out first. I still have a massive box of coasters. Right, Sinum? Carol, can you send me a text or a direct message? Jeff figured out what to get to put on those to make them not sticky.
What?
The wallets. But I can't remember the name of it from
I can't either.
right off the top of my head. Hey JJ, how you doing? How's work and stuff?
Oh, Three Stooges has been on for so long.
Thanks, Carol. How come you can work so long with your resin? So I use Stone Coat Art Coat, and that gives me at least a 2-hour working time, which is insane if you've ever worked with any resin that isn't Stone Coat. It's usually like 45 minutes, maybe an hour. But if you use the right stuff, you can work it for a long time. And for me, the right stuff is Stone Coat Art Coat. I have it available in my shop, and I ship same day or next day at the very worst. artisttildeath.com. But if any of you guys have been to any of my classes, I demonstrate how long you can actually work this resin. And the longest I've worked it is right around 3 hours. And just because we had other stuff to do, I'm pretty sure I could have worked it.
Well, what is fun about it is you can manipulate it when it starts to get that a little tacky. Like if you have an idea, if you already know what you're gonna do with it, it works really well. Like you can utilize the way all the way up until you can't.
The countertop epoxy is closer to the hour range. Their art coat's the only one that pushes the 2-hour mark.
So what do we tell him? 2? I'm gonna text Jose. 2 grand? And that's including everything?
I think that's what I told you.
For both?
Yeah. Yeah, it was 2. It was 1980 something. So, I want to know, what do you guys think of the colors we used tonight? Excited about them? Ho-hum about them? Not so impressed? Could be more impressed, but was watching Tiger King. Yeah, the countertop is UV safe, but the art coat has better UV resistance.
So 22, and then if we do just the bar, we do 15.
Sure. Carol says, I worked it over 2.5 hours my first attempt, made so much, did painting plus 27 coasters. I could have made more. Get it, girl. It's that amazing. Started watching that Tiger King. They're whacked. It's true. It's true. They are special. Definitely dig in this mango to give your resin artwork that glow effect. Hate to say it, but I'm a mango fan. Given the right color combinations and laying the colors down proper, I think it's good stuff. Good stuffing, you guys. Good stuffing. I'm gonna take these to Dust Free Zone BRB, you guys. How fun is this color combo?
Yeah, that's super fun. Super Narlo, man. Super Narlo. Ow.
Thanks.
Is Gabe still in here?
Huh?
Is Gabe still in the room?
Oh.
Oh, look at little boy cat. He's just chilling. They sleep on cardboard. So weird.
Weirdo.
So,
Grab
how
these.
fun is that? Nice and clean. Like, could you imagine having a shoe that's like this, like a girl shoe? Like, nice and clean, huh?
This looks like it could go in Lil Ma's house. That pale pink and gold.
Yeah.
Yayo.
I'm gonna do this side. I don't know what I'm gonna do on it, but I'm just kind of messing around right now with that stuff. Thanks, y'all.
Thanks, Yuns. Are you turning up an energy drink? Or are you gonna be up painting for a while?
It's 8 o'clock.
And you're drinking a monster.
Because I want to. I feel like I need some pep.
Right. My question
Pep.
is, are you gonna be up painting for a while?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Probably. I don't know. Who knows?
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Yeah, Gabe's in here. Did you see him?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. So, as per usual, I'm going to leave this to solidify. I wiped all my stir sticks off.
Ooh, you know what I should try to use is that liquid mask for stuff like this. How cool would that be if you could just put it on? You could just like put that liquid mask on here and then cut it and then peel off where you don't want it. Let's try that. How about we give that a go, mate? Give it a go, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. This stuff smells so bad. Yeah.
Give him the what for? Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yuck. Ugh.
Ew.
This ought to be good.
Ugh.
Ripper, Jeff. Oh, did somebody really say that? Yeah, give it a go, mate. Or did they say that because I said that?
Oh. Gabe, sorry, not sorry. What happened? Carol's the queen of hangovers. False, lady. I am madam of the hangovers. Night TG, thank you so much.
Oh my god, this smells so bad. Why would they make this smell so bad?
Does it smell like rotten gesso?
It smells worse than rotten gesso.
Ugh. So this is bonus, y'all. It's like an outtake at the end of the movie that you stay through the
I'm just
credits
seeing if
for.
it'll peel off as easy as I would think that it would. But there's quite a bit of texture on here, so who knows. What I'm going to do is I'm painting it over the part that I'm going to be painting, and then I'm going to let it dry and then try to cut it right down here and then peel just that part off.
Same, Carol. I just stay in bed when I know I'm hungover or will get hungover, or I'll lay in the shower. I lay in the shower, okay?
Carol, serious question. How often do you get people saying stuff about your name? Like, are you like, okay, I'm over it, people. I
Okay,
get it. It was
'cause-
funny for her.
Because
It's not
Carol
for me.
Baskin.
Yeah.
At first I was like, why are you picking on Carol?
Well, Carol
I get it.
or Karen.
Carol's and Karen's just get the short end of the stick for sure.
Oh, only at Xmas time. Well, we were talking about the this movie that's out, this Netflix series called Tiger King, and there's a lady on there named Carol Baskin, and her name has been thrown around so much in the past 2 weeks.
You basically replaced
Hello.
Karen and all the memes.
No, it's Hello Cool Cat and Kittens.
Hey, those cool cat and kittens. This is Carol over it.
Oh my gosh. It is. You think you're watching something about a sanctuary, right? You think this is going to be so cool.
Heartwarming documentary.
Like a heartwarming, like they'll show, you know, and right off the bat, you're like, wait a minute. Hold up. What?
Hold up.
How is there drama? How is there. Oh, and then it just goes downhill.
You don't think that the next episode could be more downhill, but it is. It way is.
It goes way downhill. Alright, I'm gonna let this dry a little bit more. Looks like some spots are dry, but dude, it looks like it's just on there and it's not ever gonna come off. Oh man.
Where's the kiss cat?
I'm glad I'm doing this on old shoes.
Hello, girl cat.
We have names for these cats and we don't even call it to them. Hold on, let me turn that down a little bit for y'all. Yeah, Nene gesso, it really smells. You could still use it because I've used it because I had, you know, when back in the day when I didn't have any left, so I had to use it. Oh, she definitely did it.
Did Carol say that? Carol, did she did it or she didn't did it?
Why did she take his money and not the cat's? Yeah, I don't know.
Solar dust. I love the
Jennifer
name
Harding.
Mimi.
What does Jennifer Harding say that she wants to look at our setup?
Oh, Jeff, I'd love to get a walkthrough with your set and lights and how you do that. Right, soul minded. I couldn't say it, but yeah, Carol, you need to watch it because what?
You guys,
It worked.
well, it came off. It didn't. I tried to score it.
It comes off this part.
Yeah.
Looks like it's taking all the dirty off.
Yeah, probably a little bit. Look at that, y'all.
It's taking all the dirty off of your shoes.
That is hilarious.
How to clean your kicks, Gabe. Bow, 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 bow. B, it literally cleaned your shoe. This part's wider than this part now.
Wow.
Gabe's gonna be like, drop some of that out the window for me next time I come around.
Put it in a cup. Yeah, it doesn't cut that easily though. That's I don't
Carol,
want to
people
cut
don't
into
just
this.
say Carol, I hate her. They say Carol Baskin. Like it's one name.
They say Carol Baskin that. Listen, OJ even came out and said she did it.
It's true. That happened. That for real happened. IRL, real for real. Sorry, your setup. What types of things do you have? Lights,
Look
how
at
you use it,
that.
a walkthrough maybe sometime. Jennifer, I actually think that's a really good idea because, especially since people are at home more now, and wait a minute.
And it's pretty simple. It's a pretty simple setup. And you don't have to have what we have. We just got tired of duct taping our phone to a piece of wood. But it's pretty simple to start out. And then once you start getting into it and you really know that you're going to, you know, spend some money and make some good quality videos, then you just start getting stuff little by little. You know, it's not a big deal to get all the good stuff right away. And the stuff that we have isn't that expensive. You just got to look for it on Amazon.
We have it all linked in the description.
Yeah, we have it all linked. So
But yeah, we'll give you a tour. We'll show you how we come across our like light values, what systems we use, what our computer is, what monitors we have, all of our lighting situated, because anyone that's
I
been
wouldn't do
following
that.
us for a while knows our struggle with microphones, with cameras, with color values, with lighting, with what's that thing you put in the window?
exhaust.
Exhaust. Y'all, it's taken us however many years we've been on YouTube to get to this level, and we still haven't perfected it yet. However, we are definitely keen to show you around and what we do have and where we are at, because there are a lot more people filming themselves at home,
Yeah.
doing live feeds, pre-recording videos, and I think it would be helpful. So we should show people. Also, we need to do another something. Oh, our dust-free zone.
Yeah, when Stone Coat came down. Yeah, Mike and Mitch helped out a lot with that. That was awesome of them to help
They
us.
did. They turned us on a whole new way. All right, I'm gonna take the boys out. No, you know.
What I'm gonna do is I don't want to try to do that paint thing, but I'm just gonna paint it
Bowie,
right
you're
to
dancing
where
with the devil. I would thank
this
you.
edge.
If you guys ever come over to our house, don't play with this. This is Cujo's favorite toy ever in the world ever.
And you wouldn't fight a person for it, but
Oh my god, this smells. I'm sorry, y'all. This is like,
don't throw up.
you definitely need a mask working with this just because of how bad it smells.
Carol Baskin. Dad.
You can't say it. Except for when you say it. Where's my Hello Phone? Oh, there it is.
B, have I told you I love you forever today?
You know what you could do? You haven't, but thank you. I love you. You could tape off an area and then apply this, and it would probably be a lot faster. I would take the tape off immediately after because the glue will stick to the tape, and then you'll just, when it dries and then you peel that tape off, it's gonna peel the paint off. So you don't wanna do that. I feel like you guys are just like looking at me from the corner of your eye. Squeak her out as fast as possible. Alright, so there's that. I think I'm going to leave these stripes. I'm going to paint that so we can... And I cleaned this. They were supposed to... they said that they sent me my shoe prep and deglazer, but I'm just using this. I got some from Angela's. I got some. This is acrylic finisher, which you put on your shoe after you're done.
Finisher.
But I just use acetone to wipe this off, and hopefully that'll. And that's why I'm only doing this with this old shoe. So. And y'all, you don't have to stick around and watch this. She just turned it over on me because she has to go walk the boys. And I was doing it, so she figured y'all just want to watch do this.
Want to say hi to the people, little boy cat? Come say hi to the
Let's
people,
do
little boy
this.
cat.
We're gonna paint. I'm gonna protect these stripes. Let's see how well this stuff works. Because these stripes have a lot of texture in them, like these little.
Mary Beth, welcome. She said, just figured out how to chat. An old hippie artist learning new stuff. Maureen just joined in. Welcome, 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 welcome. Dar says, but we're here and want to watch.
Uh-huh.
Come on, babies. Not you, Kiss Kiss. You have to stay here.
Oh my god, it smells. Oh. Like that little girl. What is it?
What is it? What is it? Where's my... there. No.
This is so awesome. Like, I wonder if other shoe painters use this. That would be awesome if I kind of give some people some ideas. That would be awesome.
Shoe painters.
There's a couple out there that I like. There's a couple that I do not like that I had to unsubscribe.
No, we don't unsubscribe.
Night, baby doll. I feel like I don't want to give somebody a thumbs down. I think that's negative. This person has like a million subscribers, and I'm not a fan of what he does. And I think it's that's my thing. If I don't like something, I just don't comment on it. I just don't want to. Unless it's constructive and they've asked for my honest opinion. If it's helpful, and I don't want to say anything negative. That's not what we're about. And So I just unsubscribed because I just wasn't that big of a fan of their artwork. So I think I need some soap in this water. Clean this off. And all this paint here, you guys, is water-based. So you can clean it off with water. Susan, I used to use this stuff. Createx. This is for t-shirts. Like whenever I used to do airbrush t-shirts at the mall. But when you're doing, like, if you do a jean jacket, what I suggest is to, if you whatever part you're gonna paint, get flat surface, put some spray adhesive on that flat surface, and stick that jean jacket part to that surface. Actually, iron it first. Make sure you iron it first, then stick it to the, put that part down if it's the back, excuse me, or if it's the sleeve or the front, whatever you're painting. And then this might sound a little, what do you call this? When you repeat something a lot, you're gonna have to put white down, unless you're using dark colors. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're gonna do with it. But we did one of our snarls with like a snarl, and then she had braces though, so the it was pretty much open. The mouth was open, and she was biting her lip, but you could still see her teeth. And I literally cut out a stencil of the outside of what I'm painting, and I put gesso down. I literally painted gesso, and fabric soaks up paint a lot. But what this is going to do is going to give you an awesome layer to paint on. It's going to make your paints vibrant and opaque, and but this does take a little time. So what I would do is put one layer down. Don't try to make it opaque right off the bat. Just put a layer down on the entire thing, and then iron that just really fast, and then put another layer down until you're satisfied on how opaque it is, or how white it gets. And then paint on it and do whatever you got to do. I wouldn't spray anything on it. I'm not sure how matte spray would work, but you've got so much paint on there that I'm sure it'll be fine. And I'm not sure about washing it. We did stones on the braces to where it looks like it's like blinged out braces, and then a whole outline around it, like it was dripping paint, and then the paint was outlined with Swarovski crystals. Yep, you gotta clean it up. You gotta clean up your stuff. Yeah, Dar, it blows my mind. Like, I was watching this guy 1000. He's out of Seattle, amazing artist, and he has Patreon, and he has the classes that you pay to do it. But he's an amazing artist, and he teaches. You can tell he's definitely got the smarts for it. But he tells you how to do stuff too on his videos. Like he'll show you what he's doing, how he does it, why he does it. And it was literally a great video on how to, and there were thumbs down, and I commented, I said, how do you do that? How do you feel good about giving a thumbs down when somebody's helping you? They're giving, it took him how many years to do this? He doesn't have to tell you how he does things. He doesn't have to show his process. And he liked it. And he has a lot of subscribers. And I never expect people that have, so many to answer or to, but some do pay attention. They get on there and reply. And I think that's awesome. But yeah, just, you don't like it, move on. Or just at least leave some constructive criticism. All right, so I think I'm just going to paint this. I want to do it kind of fun, though. I think I want to make up, like, some black camo. Like, black and gray camo. And then paint these some color. I think that would be fun. But I've never done... I've tried to do camo, and it's very difficult. Probably should put the lid on this stuff, or it's going to evaporate, you think, right? Well, it's a saying, and I always say it's pretty true that misery doesn't like to eat alone, So they have to put it out there, If it makes you feel better, what are you going to do? There's always those keyboard people that, I said at the summit last year, they will never tell you to your face. They're so brave behind a keyboard, behind the screen. All right. God, I really want to do some, like, a fun color. What if we do? No, but then I'd have to mix it. I don't want to mix it. I just want to do a fun color. Let's do it with this teal. How about we paint it teal? Keyboard commandos. This stuff is pretty opaque. I've been watching those videos, like I said, and the way they paint it on, it looks like it's... I was worried about it just taking so long because it looked very thin, and you had to put a couple coats on, and that's what they kept saying. Add a coat. You do a thin coat, add another one, add another one. And this stuff it's nice. Like, I put one coat down on this other side, and you can't see it, but this was one coat. This is 2 coats, which looks really nice. The black was 2 coats. These were each, the colors on here were each 2 coats, but it's not that bad. And I'm wondering if what I was watching, maybe they were doing on a black shoe. So I'm sure that it will, it'll be a little bit more coats if it's a black shoe. So, but what I would do with that, I would just put one coat white, and then put your colors over that and see how that works. You know what I'm saying? All you need is love. That's right. All right, so remember, I put, if you just entered and were watching, I don't know why I'm looking up here, I put this liquid masking on this part right here, and the stripes, and this part right here, and this little part right here. You can feel it, like it's very rubbery. And now I'm gonna paint these parts right here. Can you guys see? I don't... And this is it was a lot faster than taping it off. I normally tape this off because taping off is always amazing. It's always good. I don't mind taping. I actually like taping stuff off. I don't mind it because I know it'll save my work, and it'll look nice. Take your time and mask stuff off. You'll feel better about painting. You'll be more comfortable. Because when you don't tape it off and you're sitting there and you're like, and then you mess a spot, you get a jerk and, and you paint over a place that you don't want to be painted on. And when it's all taped off or masked off, you get a little more free and you can paint. So if I wanted to paint like a fun line here, I know I can just take my brush and just run it all the way across because all that's taped off. And it'll be a nice line. Or a fade if you're using airbrush. And I'm still taking my time on these edges here because I don't want to try to get it on there just in case the paint might eat it, because I don't know how this is going to react to this masking. But I might as well just to see. So I'm going to paint it actually on here so we can see what it does when I take it off. So that's one coat. That's not bad, right? Like, you can still see through it, but still pretty okay. Come down. I did a dash camera time lapse from Phoenix to Pound King and back. That would be fun to see. I like driving time lapses. What is King? What is that? Crown King? What is that? I don't know what that is. See how a little faster you can paint, knowing that you're not going to get any paint on the places that you're not wanting it to be on. And this is a decent brush. This is an old brush, but it's one of my favorite ones. You guys have brushes that you just have to keep? You're like, I need new brushes, but there's one. So yeah, I went over it. Hopefully, when I peel this off, the paint will come off as well. Well, that's a good thing. Like I paint slow as well, slow or fast. But when you're filling something in, like this, it's just comfortable knowing that I don't have to worry about it getting on here because it's already protected. So that's why I don't mind painting fast right now. And I know you guys have been here for hours, so. And I didn't put any on here, so I gotta be careful to not get any on this fabric. And this paint, apparently you can paint this fabric. This stuff works good on the inside of your shoe. And I didn't put any on here, which I don't know why. Uh-oh, I feel like kitten underneath me. They play everywhere they're not supposed to play. Yep, there he is. This color looks good, right, y'all? Like, it's such a nice color. And I got all these paints for $32. Angela's, that's what this kind of paint is. You can see it. Why doesn't it want to? Does that work? Why doesn't it ever want to focus? Focus on my finger. There you go. It's spelled Angelus. Angelus. Alright, it feels like this is already dry. See, that's pretty dry. And it dries like a eggshell, kind of matte. If you put it on pretty thick, it'll dry kind of shiny, I think. Maybe it's just not completely dry because I put quite a bit on there. And you want to try to get all your brush strokes smooth because you'll definitely be able to see the brush strokes. It's like I want to push the limits and see if when I paint over that it won't get on it. That's 2 coats. That looks nice. And this is not a light blue. This is a teal. Let me see if I can fix that a little bit. I really want you guys to see this color. I'll do a true color video. I think I just have too much blue in this, maybe. No, it won't show that teal. It doesn't pick up the greens. It's so weird. Only the blue. This is literally a great teal. It's not that light blue color that you guys see on there. I don't understand why it does that. That's so weird. Huh. Oh well. No need to, yeah, right? Extra happy accidents. Did you know that Bob Ross never sold one of his paintings and they're all in some warehouse and his family's like, yep, we're keeping them. All those paintings he did live when we were kids. And that is pretty good. Like if you do get a little bit of this paint on a part that you don't want painted on, if you don't have it masked off, if you just wipe it real quick, it'll come off. And what I want to test now, I'm gonna put some darker teal in my airbrush. Probably use this royal blue, but it's got a lot of green in it for some reason. I don't know why they call it royal blue. And I'm gonna do a fade. I'm gonna do dark to light up here. Oh man, you know it has to be worth a lot of money. I would love to get my hands up on a Bob Ross. Alright, I'm going to use what is this? This is my Iwata LPC Plus. No, I'm sorry, HPC Plus. This has a little bit better nozzle.
We should have started a whole new video.
I know. I told him. I apologize for that. We like to do multiple stuff on our channel. You know, we're called Artists Till Death for a reason.
This fridge is so depleted.
So what? Man, I really need to clean that out of there. All right. Where's my lid? I always like to put the lid on here. I didn't put hardly any in there. You don't need a lot. See, look at this. Like, this is a great color. All right, now we're gonna see how well this masking works with airbrush too. I'm gonna tape off the back. No, these are fun shoes, so I'm not gonna do that. And it's crazy. This color is just about the same but darker. So what I'm doing is I'm just spraying a light coat on. I'm gonna let that dry. Can you guys see that fade? Oh yeah. And then spray another coat, and it'll just keep getting darker where the color is. This is gonna look like an ocean pour, huh?
Throw some mango in it. It'll look like the piece we did tonight.
Nah, I'm good. I could probably put some purple in the bottom of this and really give it some depth towards the bottom.
Flavor.
Rocking with the mango.
That's only half cereal.
I don't understand how this is that. Is it really that much clogged, or is that just not my... I need to move my airbrush holder closer to my station. Where are those cats at? I don't want to run over their tail. I always worry about moving this chair.
I wouldn't do that, cat. I really wouldn't do that.
That is really clogged up.
Resin is not for kids' kisses, okay?
There we go. Oh, that's what I hate about doing that. There we go. All right, give me some of this purple. I'm gonna put some of this purple in there. Darken it up a little bit.
Delicious.
Is that really? And how you mix this, like I put that in there, I'm just gonna put my finger over the nozzle. Like, that's just air, there's no paint coming out of there. And what I'm gonna do is just cover it up a little bit and then pull the trigger back just a little to make that air. And what it does is mix the paint. See, now you got a nice purple. Yeah, cabin fever is crazy. It's real, y'all. That's why I like going live during the daytime too. Because people get crazy. They want to go do something. And this would be a good time if you want to get a stencil out. And make you a pattern. That would be fun with like a pattern.
Do you want a stencil?
Nah. You guys remind me that I have paint in that airbrush, or I will let it sit there and it'll dry up and I'll be very upset.
So it's pretty important to clean it out every day?
Yeah, I would clean it out every day. Alright, so what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna dry this a little bit more. That's my compressor. It's not bad, and that's a very big compressor. And it's not on very long.
Who's it by?
Who is that by? It's on the side. They actually talked to us the other day because we asked them about it.
I think it's American compressor or something like that. We'll have to check. That guy's eyebrows are magnanimous.
Huh? Oh, this is Flash Gordon.
Okay.
This is old too. This black and white Flash Gordon. Wow.
Ooh. Feed is so good on this face paint.
All right, so I'm gonna paint. I want to paint these stripes. You know what I'm worried about is this being airbrush, this water-based paint. If you get water on it, it will come off. So I'm wondering if I could spray matte spray over this, or I wonder maybe if this fixative would work. Should we just try it?
You think both of them
We can.
would
Well,
work.
I'll try the fixative right here on this part, and then we'll try some matte part on here, because I want to put this masking. I want to peel this off, and then I want to put the masking on this part so that I can paint this and not have to worry about getting any paint on these. So let's spray a little bit on here. See if it changes anything. And it should be matte, like it should dry matte. I don't know if I'll like it if it's
Is there a cop out there like fiddling with his...
it looks like it's gonna be shiny though. You can see the other parts. I don't know if I like that. It being shiny. So it's nice and smooth. Kind of sticky, but I'm gonna get some matte spray. Hold on one second. Is it really? It's never purple.
Like an awesome,
I don't think I've ever seen it purple.
awesome purple.
Oh wow, that looks nice.
And it's hazy outside, so it's
Yeah.
like glowy purple.
I'd like to take some photos of that. All right, so I'm gonna use this matte by Rust-Oleum, and this I don't like this their spray can tip, so I'm gonna take one of our this is a adapter. Put your lid on first. Put your cap on first, and this is a New York Thin. This is a cap you can spray really nice thin controlled lines. What you do, just put this right over that. Don't point it at your face. Just press down. There you go. All right, so that's shiny. I'm gonna cover up this side so I don't get any on that. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray it on all of it. It looks shiny, but when you dry it, hopefully it goes dull. Oh yeah, and you know the guy that makes the black 3.0, this blackest of blacks. He makes something that's matte. Like all you do is one coat, you just paint it over it, and it turns it matte, and it looks amazing. I'd like to get some of that. And look at that, it's matte. Like it's not nearly as shiny as that front part. See, that's the fixative. Look at that. It looks, unless you want it like that, and this is dry, y'all.
If you guys know any brands
then
you
this
want us
is-
to review, reach out to them.
And that's
Name
the
drop
matte. And that's dry already, y'all. All right, so now I'm gonna peel. This is where the masking is. So let's see how this is gonna come off. I'm gonna cut this. Hopefully this will cut. I think it will work. I'm barely pressing because I know this is leather and I don't want to cut that leather. What you could do is use a piece of tape. I would assume you can use a piece of tape.
Stewart's Symbols? Stampede? Can't remember his name. His eyebrows are just so magnanimous. Yes, queen.
Magnanimous.
Yeah, technical term.
You know, it wants to stick to the sides of these. You see, these little guys are like super. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a piece of tape right there and press on it and pull it off. Look at that, y'all. How fun was that? And this is probably the worst tape to use because this is painter's tape, so it's not supposed to, I mean, it sticks, but you probably use a piece of like, you got to be careful if you use any stickier tape because it'll probably, it might pull your paint up right here, so you got to be very careful with that. Make sure you get all of your masking off. Yep, and it's coming off right here, so we know it works. I'm gonna have to tape that up now, so. It definitely works, but it does stick to a little bit of texture, so just take your time there and it'll come off. Alright, now let's do this side. That looks kind of cool though, right? Oh yeah, Gabe does the RC cars. I wonder if I could have put another coat of that stuff on here. I don't see why not. It looks like that the spray is pretty much protecting this. Like I was worried that the tape might take it off, but I think that Angela's paint is really adhering to the leather, the shoe, and that's good. Like you don't want that paint to come off. I just want to make sure all this is off because I don't want this to come off later and have a white spot if you're doing this for somebody.
No, what baby
So, because I'm going to be painting these anyway, so I shouldn't worry about the inside of these. I think I'm just going to paint them with a paint pen.
What is that person? Is that Nick? That's not original.
It looks like a host.
He's so different.
Can you put layers of this stuff on? Because it seems very thin. But I mean, it's working. I'm not complaining, but I really want it to come off a little easier. Like I said, I probably should use a little bit better tape.
Hopefully he's crazy. Check him in. He's done for.
Hey Google, turn off kitchen lights.
Look at this fade, babe. This is a definite ocean pour.
Show me that, baby. Show me that. Ooh. Eat your heart out. Literally every other person that
See what I mean? Like, if you take the time, to mask stuff off, man.
Do you want some stronger tape?
No, this will be fine. Just take a little time.
It was cool to watch them race, though. Who?
They're talking about RC cars.
My boat is an air mattress. My grandbabies push me around in circles in the pool. I want a pool. One day, you guys. It's sippy time for Tipsy. Cat sip milk. Is that a special kind of milk?
I think I'm going to paint them gold. I want to do gold, but I'm going to tape this off.
Gabe says, ugh, I'm going to do some shoes now. Are you going to use the gold? The stuff? The
Oh
thing?
God, I forgot about that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to tape these off because I don't like how thin that stuff gets. Probably going to try to do a second coat next time I try to do this.
No.
God, sometimes I forget we have these kittens and I just see a little bitty, like, furry little thing walking underneath my desk and I'm like, I hope that's a cat and not a little rat. Gabe, get you some shoes. Y'all, I'm gonna use this this paint, this liquid gold. Oh, can you imagine if you had the black ones? Hey, stop it!
Boys,
Why do they get like?
I think one of the cats
do the black ones and then just pour this all down right here so it runs, that would be nice.
Know it.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just got my old white Adidas and just kind of went from there. Oh, you know what I need before I do this? Will you pour out some of that paint thinner
Yeah.
into a little jar? I wonder if the acetone, will the acetone work better?
I don't know.
I don't know if that's gonna be too small or not. Let's see here. I want it to be a nice smooth, but I don't want that to be too large. All right, let's try that.
Do you want acetone or paint thinner?
We'll see when I clean this. I want it clean. Oh my god, this looks so good.
I don't know if I should use paper or plastic. I don't know if the paper's gonna soak it up. I don't know if it's gonna melt through the plastic. I'm just gonna loosely put this cap on.
The paper will be fine. A regular plastic you don't want to do that with. These the measuring cups work.
I don't. I'm not sure if we have any more of these kind of cups. That looks so good.
You gotta let that dry, or else it's gonna run. You see, like I'm trying to do one. You can see there. You need to let it dry a little and then go back over it.
How much do you want in here? You have a third of a cup in here.
That's fine.
Okay, that's paint thinner. I haven't poured out acetone. This is just paint thinner.
See what I mean? If I were to tape this color off right here, this part, I could have just painted that like nothing. But I don't mind taking my time. And I wonder, because if it's black, you know what they say when you do gold leaf is to paint it brown first, or you paint it red. I've never tried that. Maybe I'll try that on this other pair or this other shoe.
My mom used to do red.
And then see, I wonder if I spray matte spray over this, so it'll give it a nice, what do you call it? A nice finish, and then I could put another coat over it, and it will be, it'll be. See, because I don't know if you can, if this will just reactivate it. If I try to paint on this again. I don't know. We'll see. It looks pretty dry. Yeah, let's dry. Let's try to do another coat. Oh man, that looks great. All right, well, you don't have to do anything to it.
But were you just a daddy?
Oh yeah, you will. If you, yeah. If you go back over it, try to do it in one swipe. Ooh, that looks nice. Oh goodness. What, Bowie? He's such a little boy.
He's the cutest little boy one. Bo, you realize you're not actually in lockdown, right? Like the gates
Yeah,
open.
he's acting like he's in prison right now.
In the arms of an angel. Oh, just because I'm opening a box of something, you can't have it. Mm-mm. Not for beans or noses. You sweet?
Yeah, you need to let that dry fully before doing that. Oh, that cleans it. What was that? Acetone?
Paint thinner.
Paint thinner.
Do you need some acetone instead?
No, it worked. I think I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna dry this. Tara, thank you very much. I'm gonna spray matte over it. I know it'll dull it, but at least it'll give it a base so that when I put the second coat, it'll be shiny. And I don't like how shiny that is. I always like to shake it up.
Shake, shake, shake it up.
Oh yeah, that works great, y'all. Look at that. It gives it a nice base so that you can paint this and make it nice and shiny. You don't see any streaks. That's nice. I'm just hoping I tape that off good right there. Very nice. Very nice.
See.
Okay. We shall return. Please keep the live stream going. Thank you. We'll try. I'm probably going to be done after doing this here though.
Don't run off, kids.
I forgot I put this on here. Yeah, that stuff really sticks to the thread. It's funny because it didn't stick to my tape. Oh, you know what I need? I think I need one of those eraser,
The electric one?
the masking picker-upper.
The what?
The masking picker-upper? It's like an eraser, but it picks up this gummy stuff. I'm sure the fam will know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. Somebody just said, CNUM 1969 said, I think the kid I hired to pick up the poop in my yard has realized I don't have a dog. Hashtag out of TP.
That's funny. Surprised Madeline hasn't commented that before yet.
Maybe that's just dirty, right? I don't know. Yeah, this masking really sticks to texture stuff. Your kneaded eraser will work? Well, let's have a look-see. Where is my kneaded eraser? Jeffrey, why is your table so dirty? What about a regular eraser? Let me see. I want to get my kneaded eraser.
Kitty cats, kitty cats.
I'm watching Taste Made and they're making ramen! Now I want them to see you.
Oh yeah, there you go. Kind of works, but in these little areas here, not so well. A regular eraser works in these creases, so that's good. And it's not taking my paint off. So maybe it's not so good to put them in these creases because it's really difficult to get out. So maybe just on the bigger parts. Maybe tape them off. I'm gonna get some stronger tape too.
I tried to get you stronger tape like an hour ago.
See, this Scotch tape is pretty good here. And if you guys are wondering, I just did this and I was working on this while she was doing her resin stuff, so we just kept the lab going. Now this is a lot stronger tape, but then I worry about it sticking to the colors. Still looks all right. Yeah, I think you need to probably put, now see, why doesn't this come off as easy?
No one knows.
Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna. Yeah, that's a little frustrating there, getting that off. Maybe I just need to put a little, you know, a couple different layers. Can you do layers on that stuff? I thought you couldn't. This works pretty good though. This is an eraser for pens, very coarse, so it's working pretty well. You can see where I missed it though too. I'm glad I did this with these shoes first. But as you can see, it does get this these stitching here, whatever this is. Is this just a crease or what is that? Yeah, if you just get down in that crease, it'll come out. Well, there you go. Probably need to put a couple different layers if you want to use that. Who knows, maybe I'll just stick the tape. Showed who's the boss. But it looks good. Like, y'all, this is what the sneaker looked like. Before, after. Pretty nice, huh? This is what I did earlier today, just messing around. Seeing what these colors will do. I think it looks good. Yeah, I don't know. It might not be a good idea to use this masking because it definitely does stick to like a texture. And then you never know if you're painting something and you think it's all the way off. And then later on, a week from now, this starts to peel up and then it'll look like crap. And there's spots that you just can't, it feels like you just can't get this masking off. So,
No bueno on the masking.
well, some places, yeah. Other places, I just tape it off. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna see if there's any difference between gold paint pen and this paint pen. I'm gonna paint this right here. Which is darker or brighter. The trick to coloring in stuff, like with these paint pens, is to not go back over itself. And look at that gold. That's a little shinier than that. Maybe because this is dry now. And if I put maybe another coat, it'll be shinier. I don't know. See, if you take your paint pen and just back and forth and go down over your surface and just leave that, don't go back over it. Man, look at that. That's a lot shinier than the gold paint. I wonder if it's just because it's the leather and it just kind of soaks in maybe. So I probably, if I would wait, I could probably get another coat out of that and it'll be nice and shiny. Can you guys hear those cats? They are certifiable. Crazy. I wanted to do this to that over to these. I just wanted to see what this is going to look like. It looks kind of cool like that though. The only bad thing about painting these gold is it doesn't stay shiny. It'll start to look like tarnished gold, which might look cool. These are going to be my new art shoes. And what you can do with shoes like this is what I just thought about, is maybe cut the back of this off so you can just slip right into them. Just tie them up so you don't have to tie them and don't have to worry about them putting them on and off, and they just slip right on.
I want to know it. Resin the gold spots. I love that splash out in the front.
Yeah, that's fun.
So the paint pen works better than the gold liquid.
Well, yeah, because you have to paint it on so it's not a solid.
It's amazing how well those match.
Well, I painted that over it. I went over it. It was like soaking in. What do you guys think? I like that. That looks fun.
It's actually a less abrasive gold in real life.
Yeah, it's different.
It doesn't
Way
look
different.
as brassy. So these are my new shoes? Or
Your new shoes? No.
what are you crazy kissies doing?
Hi, little boy cat. Hi, little girl cat. Is it time for dinners? No beans. It's not for Bowies.
It's not for bullies. Shoo, 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 shoo. Come on. Come out here. Come on. Come on, beans. You come with me. Air Thorntons. I love it.
These are shell toe.
My Adidas. Still, when you do your Air Jordans, we're going to call them Air Thorntons.
Air Force Thorntons.
Air Force 13s. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Stupid video got me wanting some soup. It was too late for soup, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
Is it? Is it?
Bowie.
Bowie said no. It's not too late for soup. Okay, maybe just a little bit.
You guys, she makes some good ramen soup.
You want some? I would love to make
I'll
you
probably
some.
eat some, yeah. Nice and clean, man. That looks nice.
Soup is good for the corona.
Man, and if I can get these little pins to work, I could color in these Adidas. Let's try that, and then we're going to go to bed.
Now we're gonna go to soup.
It's soupy time now. Or eat soup.
Bowie, you should not have those kitties dinner. The fluffy little yo-yo.
Gabe's going to be like, damn it, I'm getting shoes now. If I didn't have my glasses on, there's no way I'd be able to do this right now. I cannot wait to get contacts. Gabe, after this, we should go hunting for Eric Black's Zoom party.
Do what?
Eric Black's having a Zoom party for Warren.
For Warren? Why for Warren?
Because it's his birthday. Damn it, I got it on the inside of there. Shoot. Alright, let's try this. See why custom kicks are so expensive, y'all? Take the time. It's like a piece of artwork.
So you learn your feet.
Woo! Very nice, very nice. Custom kicks, guys! Oh, this is what this does it here, these little bitty dots. Just like sets it off to make it look like it's very spotted, like almost splatter. Oh yeah, this looks nice. I'll do a true color video and post it on ATD's Poor People.
Captain Kirk saving lives over here.
Dude, this is exactly how I pictured this part right here when I first started doing this gold. Looks nice. Man, look how shiny that is. That's crazy. See you, Carol. I'm happy with that. That's fun. My new art shoes. Yay, art shoes. You know what you can use to clean these with? Are the magic erasers. They do amazing work. Thank you, Carol. Have a good night. Get some artwork in there. Tell the hubby we said hi. You guys stay safe, stay healthy, stay home. Hey!
Stay safe,
Do
stay
the-
healthy, stay home.
Do the 3 S's. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay home.
Just stay.
Gabe, let's get some shoes going. Hey, Gabe, you know who's gonna do the, is Gabe still in here? Did he leave? We can't wait to put some, okay, one last color. And a gold. And we'll be done. And it kind of hides it hides all the damage and stuff. God, I keep forgetting these little paintbrushes are in there. We should do a video on doing something detailed with just those brushes. That would be fun. I guess Gabe's gone.
Gabe's
See you,
in and
Christy.
out.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. So pitiful.
Love intention.
Yeah, this red is pretty. Definitely need a couple coats of the red.
Beans.
I mean, why not stay live a little bit? I mean, it's Friday or Saturday. I ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got nothing to do tomorrow, especially tomorrow, Sunday. Yeah, my Adidas. Walking on 25th Street with no shoestrings in them. I did not win them.
Yeah.
You best believe I'm put some gold on here because that gold and red look amazing together. Jay Jolly. What's up, Jay Jolly? How are you today? We're doing some customizing some old sneakers. Just for some fun. Just for a little extra for you guys. Guys and gals. Cats and kittens.
A little extra fancy free.
And a little tip. You want your brushes to stay nice. One, you can use conditioner. Wash them in conditioner. Let it set for, a little while. And then when you dry them, to make them stay a certain, nice, and just form it with your hand and let it dry like that. And they'll stay good for a long time, y'all. Yeah. Now I'm going to take this pink. I'm going to put some pink cheetah spots on here. See how that looks. And then I'm going to outline those cheetah spots in gold. Maybe. These might be a little tiny for that. You guys can't even see that. Sorry about that.
Zoe looks like just a big tumbleweed with cats jumping out of it.
Got some cheetah print. Can't go wrong with some cheetah print. Look at all these cats are gonna destroy my couch. What's up, Lisa? No worries? I don't know if I like that. We'll just leave it like that. That's fun. I think I want to fill this in with swirls though.
I'm gonna pump the heat just a little bit. It's chilly.
Yeah, that's fun. New art shoes. What color shoelaces should I put in here?
Aqua!
Yeah, but I already have aqua on here. I think I actually have aqua. I'm not sure. All right, it's time for time for soup. Put all these up. I want to keep out the ones that are good. I don't like the ones that are bad. Put over there. All right, and I'm gonna do a true color video right now, so I haven't forgotten about y'all. I'll use my turny thing here. Lazy Susan. Turn this flash on so we can get some shininess. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, so here are my, what do you call it? These are going to be my new art shoes. They looked like this, the old Adidas, and just put a little love into them. Now they look like this. I'm super pumped about that. There you go. Thanks for watching. Bowie, pants.
He has pants on.
Alrighty. So now
I just not.
All right, I'll start over. You guys have an awesome Saturday night. The rest of your Saturday night. What I just said was do the 3 S's. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay your ass home. And Erica says,
All you have to do is don't.
all you have to do is don't. That's how easy it is. And remember, everybody is responsible for everybody's health at this time. So just think about that. Do that. Be kind to one another. Be respectful of people's spaces and your own, and 6 feet if you have to go anywhere. Thank you all for watching and sticking around for this little extra stuff. But that's what we're all about. Doing a little extra. You guys have an awesome night. We wouldn't be nothing without you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Huh?
When you started your like take 2, it was like when Mike is like 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Mike. I love Mike. All right. You guys have an awesome night. So, bye.